Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the end of week 23, Flag Friday, International Flag Friday Challenge. Well, I see that this week was pretty confusing to some of you, but however, a lot of you still came up with the right answer. And it seemed like there was a half and half. Either you got the right answer or you chose a different country that was nowhere what the clue was trying to tell you. But that's why we do this, so we can learn, and get to know different things, different clues, and get to figure out what I mean when I give you certain clues. And we'll get into that as we go along this morning. So we go back to last week. Last week was another regular Flag Friday, week 22, and the answer for that was Ghana. And I gave you the description of the flag identification, what the country, when it became independent, and went through the clues for that week as well. So we fast forward to this week, and here we are, and another African continent, another African country in the southern part of the continent, and you had to come up with 16 countries that you had to decipher through. And since it was a bit confusing, I brought my little sheet for you. So, when you got the clue Monday, or you got the tasks Monday, you had to list the countries of the Southern African Development Community in alphabetical order. So it goes from Angola all the way to Zimbabwe. There's 16 countries. Then you go to Tuesday. Tuesday, you had to eliminate 4 countries. The first one was the British Central Africa Protectorate, was proclaimed in 1889, and it occupied the same area of this present-day country. The answer to that one was Malawi. Number 2, this country changed its name in April 2018 to its current name. Eswatini used to be Swaziland. Then you go number 3, between 1965 and 1997, corruption became so common that it had its own term, Zarian sickness, meaning gross corruption, theft, and mismanagement. What country is attached to this history? Democratic Republic of the Congo. Used to be called Zaire. Then number 4, what country is attached to the phrase the cradle of humankind? If you just put in the cradle of humankind, you should have came up with South Africa. So that was your first 4 you had to eliminate. That was Tuesday. And now we go to Wednesday, where there seemed to be a little bit of confusion of what I was looking for. So for Wednesday, clue number 1. This country was featured as flag of the day back in October 4th, 2022, celebrating Peace and Reconciliation Day. Mozambique was the answer for that one. Number 2, who can remember what country was featured as flag of the month back in November 2022, and they have Portuguese as their official language? That would be Angola. Now, here comes the last 2 of Wednesday's clues that I think got people confused. If you were to use the NATO phonetic alphabet to give a country a code name, which country would be called Lima? Lima begins with L, so you go with the country that begins with L. Lesotho. Lesotho was the country for that clue. Number 4, if you were to use the NATO phonetic alphabet to give a country a code name, which country would be called November? Namibia was the answer for that one. So, if you see the the correlation here or the pattern, when I give you a phonetic alphabet and I give you the phonetic name of that alphabet, what I'm looking for is the country or state or city that begins with that letter. So Lima begins with L. I was looking for a country that begins with L. November begins with N. So I was looking for the country that begins with N. Now we go to yesterday's clue. My captain told me to cross off Charlie, Mike, and Sierra. So any country that's began with C, M, and S, you cross off. From the list he gave me, and once everything was completed, I received a standing ovation from my unit with some yelling, "Bravo, bravo." Now, what I just explained to you about the phonetic alphabet, what do you think bravo, bravo is the answer? Well, sit tight. I will be right back with the answer for you in just a second. So, phonetic alphabet, something that I had to learn in the military and as a law enforcement officer as well. So, you will probably see more of that as time goes on. You'll see more of the phonetic alphabet being used. But since you now know that when I give you the phonetic alphabet, I'm looking for the country, state, or city or location that begins with that specific letter. Unless otherwise stated, that's what I'm looking for. So the answer for yesterday, or for this week, was in the clue you got yesterday, Bravo, Bravo. So what is Bravo, Bravo? Doesn't mean Zimbabwe, because Bravo, Bravo, two B's, yes, but Zimbabwe begins with a Z. Zimbabwe has two B's in it, but it doesn't begin with a B. So what country was I looking for? In 3, 2, 1, we are looking at the country of Botswana. That's the country I was looking for the answer for this week, Botswana. And congratulations to all those that got it right. I have to say it was either Zimbabwe or Botswana for the answer this week. I see why you got Zimbabwe, but that wasn't what I was looking for. And to identify this type of flag, this flag has no specific identification. Doesn't match any type of the style of flags. So this would be considered other style, other type. However, the black and the white represents the people, and the blue represents water and life. Pretty simple. That's it. Botswana is your answer for the week. Very simple flag. So just remember, so when you see the phonetic alphabet, you may see it again. Don't overthink it. It's the beginning, the first letter of that phonetic alphabet that I'm looking for, unless otherwise stated. So I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. And if you have any ideas to help Flag Friday better with questions or clues or a game, come and tell me. Email me at flagademics@gmail, and I'd be happy to see if I can implement that and see how that works. So we'll get you more involved in it as well. So stay respectful, stay warm, stay dry. So if I don't see you for the rest of the day, have a good day, have a good weekend. I will see you Monday. I think it's supposed to be decent this weekend, but I'm not a weatherman, so from what I'm getting, it's supposed to be cool at night and okay that day. Yeah. We'll see. So until next week, or until I see you later today, ta-ta. Have a good day. Bye.